There's been some hype for the new season of RGL6s, as b4nny has switched back to Pocket following the departure of Jae-hyunpei. In this video, we're going to take a look at a specific aspect of his soldier gameplay, namely his mid-fights, and break down why they're so effective. The game we're going to be looking at is a scrim against another invite team on the map Sunshine. On Sunshine, there are two common mid formations: pushing up along their left side, which is what FROYO is doing, and pushing up around the cafe area, which is what HRT appear to be doing. It's important that b4nny plays with his team here, because Sunshine's mid is big and open. If he's too far away from his team, he can get isolated and picked off before his team can help him. At the start of the mid, b4nny sees that their team hasn't established much ground yet. His demo man, Habib, can see HRT are going to play around their cafe. b4nny wants to take high ground early and try to force HRT back out. Now, b4nny is the furthest one forward on his team, so HRT direct their attention to him, drawing fire away from the rest of his team. This allows his teammates to come forward. b4nny doesn't want to stand in open fire though. He wants to stay alive and make it hard for HRT to fight him. HRT were already far back, but b4nny has just done a ton of damage. Those players are going to want to stay back and get healed up before moving forward. Since they're unlikely to push forward within the next few seconds, this gives b4nny a window of time to go for a flank. If you've been keeping track of b4nny's rockets, you'll know he has one rocket left. He jumped in, killed a scout and hit the medic. Now he has a scout with a medic trying to kill him. He doesn't have enough rockets loaded to kill either of them, so he needs to buy time. Even though his last rocket did no damage, the jump into Valley drew back the scout and medic away from the fight, allowing FROYO to get another pick and secure the mid-fight win. On the second mid, HRT are still playing the start of the mid very passive, so b4nny is going to look to do the same thing he did in the last mid, take high ground and force them out. This time they aren't targeting him much, and he uses the high ground on the cafe awning to do lots of damage. The demo is the closest enemy to him, so he shoots rockets behind him to prevent him escaping and secure the pick. FROYO have won the mid-fight, and b4nny, along with the rest of his team, wants to chase HRT's medic to ensure full Uber advantage. He also hits a nice air shot. The third mid-fight seems to be panning out the same. HRT is sitting back in their choke, leaving FROYO to take the high ground before them. This time, b4nny jumps onto the bell tower. I suspect he's switching it up, as he's jumped directly onto their cafe awning for 2 mids in a row, and he doesn't want to get countered by the enemy team catching on to what he's doing. The enemy team isn't paying him much attention though, and so b4nny sees an opening to bomb and take the pressure off of his team. Expecting HRT to start focusing him, he takes cover from choke, giving him an opportunity to reload rockets and avoid damage. However, b4nny notices that HRT is still occupied with his teammates, and so he comes out to finish off the damage his bomb did. He also hits a nice air shot. What's noteworthy is that on none of these mids did b4nny bomb directly into their team. He always chose to land in cover or on high ground, prioritizing staying alive to be a long-term threat for the opposing team. He showed awareness of when HRT focused him and when they focused his teammates, and acted accordingly. He also moved with his team instead of being too far ahead or too far behind, and these habits contributed to a FROYO victory on each mid-fight.